My brother married my ex. But during the wedding, her daughter called me Dad. My brother invited me to his wedding 3 weeks after my father died. And honestly, I almost didn't go. Not because I hated weddings. Because of who he was marrying. Her name was Claire. And 5 years earlier, she disappeared from my life without warning. No fight. No cheating accusation. No closure. One day, she kissed me goodbye before work. And by the time I got home, the apartment was empty. Gone. Her clothes. Her pictures. Even the coffee mug she always used. Just gone. The only thing she left behind was a sticky note on the kitchen counter. I'm sorry. Please don't try to contact me. That was it. No explanation. For months, I thought she was dead. I called hospitals, friends, even filed a missing person report before police finally told me she was alive and didn't want contact. And that destroyed me, because I loved her. I genuinely thought she was the person I was going to marry. Then 6 months later, my younger brother Mason posted a picture with her on Facebook. I remember staring at my phone thinking it had to be fake. But there they were, on a beach, holding each other. Caption: some things are worth the wait. I threw up in my bathroom 10 minutes later. Apparently they'd reconnected after she left me. At least that's what Mason claimed. My family begged me not to make things worse. My mother cried. My father said, "You only get one brother." So eventually, I stopped talking about it. But I never forgave either of them. Then my dad got cancer. Stage 4 pancreatic. The fast kind. The kind where 6 months later you're standing beside a hospital bed, pretending you're not watching your father die in pieces. And during those months, Mason barely showed up. Claire never showed up at all. I was the one there every night. I handled medications, insurance, hospice paperwork, everything. And when Dad finally died, Mason cried harder than anyone at the funeral. Funny how guilt does that. Then 3 weeks later, he called me. "I want you at the wedding." I almost laughed. I told him absolutely not. Then he said something weird. "Dad would have wanted you there." That sentence made me angrier than anything else. Because my father spent his final weeks barely speaking to Mason. Something had happened between them near the end. I knew it, but Dad never told me what. Still, my mother begged me to go. So eventually I agreed. Mostly for her. The wedding was at this huge vineyard outside Nashville. Expensive. Pretentious. The kind of place with white roses everywhere and violinists playing covers of pop songs. I showed up late hoping I could sneak in unnoticed. Didn't work. The second Claire saw me, her face changed completely. Not anger. Not sadness. Fear. Actual fear. And that immediately made my stomach turn. Because Claire was always emotionally controlled. Nothing rattled her. But seeing me there, she looked terrified. Then things got worse. A little girl ran past me near the reception tables. Maybe 4 years old. Brown hair. Green eyes. And when she saw me, she froze. Just completely froze. Then she smiled. And said, "Daddy." Everything around me stopped. Music. Voices. My heartbeat. All of it. The girl started running toward me before Claire suddenly grabbed her arm. Hard. Too hard. "Emma," she snapped. "We talked about this." The little girl looked confused. "But Mommy, that's him." I felt physically sick. Because the math hit me instantly. 4 years old. Claire vanished 5 years ago. And this child had my eyes. Not metaphorically. Literally. Same weird green-gray color everyone in my family has. Claire looked like she was about to faint. Mason walked over laughing awkwardly. "Kids say crazy stuff, huh?" Nobody answered him. I stared at Claire. She wouldn't look at me. Then Emma said something that blew the entire thing apart. "She found your picture in Mommy's closet." Silence. Mason slowly turned toward Claire. "What picture?" Claire immediately